So Dwight, are we gonna go past end or?
Yes.
Cool.
It's been hitting us on the starboard side a bit, like out of the east or out of the south, I guess. It hasn't been anywhere near as bad as it was those.
It's either we
two
move the ship
slopes
back
yesterday.
or you run uphill.
I'm going. Gabby got lots of room to come up.
Does she? Okay, yeah.
Got
I
10
see
meters.
10. Because that wall is at 20 now.
Yeah. Yeah, and here I'm starting to struggle.
Do you want to step back?
I think we're okay.
You mean with the current?
Yeah, same as yesterday, kind of thing. It's just these slopes, right?
Yeah.
It always hits us in the same spot. Yeah.
Everything looks.
Can you drop that Argus camera down a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Just try and keep everything tight here.
Okay, now it looks perfect. We can keep step. Yep, step.
Yeah, yeah.
Bridge
yeah,
nav, step please.
Yeah, it's getting steep now. How's the current? Not too bad, or?
It's coming up. Right now, at this moment, it's okay.
Oh, the pointy nose fish.
It's not as bad right here as it was like 10 seconds ago. It just kind of depends on the features too.
Yeah.
Can these deep sea fish, where they have these huge eyes, are they able to see things? Like, have they adapted to be able to
It's this big
see through the dark down here?
funny rock.
Or are they just still kind of using a lot of other sensory things to help them kind of get around?
Well, at this depth, there's really essentially no light from the surface. But there is potentially a lot of bioluminescence down here
Ah, okay.
when we're not lighting everything up.
There's a couple crabs there.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
And things actually produce photons when they move, which is kind of funny. Like if you put a human being in a totally dark room, you can technically sense a couple photons coming off of us.
Huh.
Oh, really?
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
And if you dance like crazy, then you'll get 4 instead of 2.
You're not excited by this geology?
Yeah, but I'm perplexed by it. I'm trying to figure out if it's mass wasting or in situ. It's a jumbled mess, kind of.
What's mass wasting?
It fell.
Okay.
These are rocks from above that fell down here.
Gotcha.
But I think it looks real. They're so big. But it's not really layered or...
Look in the Argus cam.
Yeah.
That looks more like a wasting event.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. But it's not like the carbonate that we were seeing, but we're still pretty deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
800 still.
Wow, big coral over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, can we look at the one on the right?
Yeah.
The whiter one?
Looks healthy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and zoom in there.
You think that's potentially sampling material, or?
No, I think it's just a giant version of some of the prim nodes we've been seeing. Just a cool colony.
Okay.
Come a little bit wide. Oh, here's the other one I was looking for.
Step.
Yep.
Bridge nav. Step, please.
That looks like it would catch a lot of
big
stuff.
baseball glove. Okay, full wide.
We almost don't hear you, Sam. Sam, are you an SPL?
That's all right.
If you mute your mic, you lose opportunities to zoom for things.
I know.
Somebody keeps closing down my monitor.
Step.
Yep.
Bridge nav. Step, please.
It's funny how it kind of flattened out. I thought it would be steep all the way.
Step.
Yep.
Bridge nav. Step, please. We might get you to the cliff. At this
Next watch.
No.
All right. Please try. Then the top of that cliff. will be probably the mesophotic zone, which might be really spectacular. With the
Perfect for sampling a rock.
Yeah, how shallow do you think we're gonna be over there?
600, I think it was.
But that cliff rises up pretty shallow.
So the idea was to finish up
So
here,
if we
no?
get up here.
What's that depth where your cursor is now?
Yeah, so white lines are 100 meters, so we are at 800, 765, 480 meters.
Okay, maybe not quite. Yeah. Can you zoom out again, Albert? I just want to see the best way to get to the cliff.
Straight,
Just go straight, I guess, yeah.
yeah.
Seems like these sponges do well in this like rubble sedimented area. There's so many of them and very few corals around.
Yeah. Is that a coral? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
See how much of it's fallen off too.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's dramatic.
And so it's kept
Zoom in a
growing
little
too,
there.
or regrown after falling.
That's good.
Is that an urchin on there with those like,
Yeah.
yeah, like thick spines on it?
Spiny one.
Yeah.
But we're killing it today. We covered 300 meters already.
Nice. We haven't sampled yet though.
Okay, full wide.
Yeah, that's true.
How full are we, Sarah?
We're pretty full. The slurp is clogged. So
The slurp is clogged.
yeah, apparently on slurp number 4 they got a purple coral stuck in the tube.
Nice.
Victor Gorgia, probably.
We have one of the small
Step.
bio boxes open, but everything else has
Yep.
things in it.
Bridge
2 of
nav,
them
step,
have
please.
rocks in it that we could double up on probably. But yeah.
Okay.
We only have 2 Niskins open.
Zoom in there, video.
So we can essentially pick rocks and niskins.
We could take coral too, we'd have
Okay.
to put it in the bio box.
Oh.
That's wild.
Wow.
Are these tiny corals?
Yeah.
As opposed to what we saw the other day?
That's not Paragorgia though, is it?
Oh, he said the word.
You know how
Bubblegum,
much I
sorry.
like to call things Paragorgia.
Bubblegum. It's not though.
No, I think it's a Corallidae. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems too stiff.
Yeah.
Is it sampling material?
Well, it looks like that squat lobster has like a piece
Yeah.
of madrepora on its back.
I know.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
It's a homolid crab. They have
Homolid crab.
appendages on the back where they can hold up something like a
Yeah.
sponge or a piece of coral.
That's really cool. It's
For
so well,
disguise or
so well.
decoration.
All right, full wide.
That's a top hat.
Crab with a backpack.
Step.
Yeah.
Bridge nav, step please.
Kelly, so Luke McCartan from shore says that urchin we saw, pencil urchin, is thought to actually predate on coral.
Oh,
It's interesting.
interesting. I don't think we've seen any of those yet on the corals.
It's kind of steep.
Yeah. Yeah, comes up pretty good here.
And current wise, is it okay?
Hmm?
Current wise, is it okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's there. It's there. It's kind of like, it's a little bit high, but it's not.
Yeah, I
Not
think
stopping
maybe
us.
because we're so close to the island that it diverts the current somehow. It's less
Oh,
pronounced.
big sponge right there.
Big, healthy sponge.
Yeah.
Can we zoom on the left? There's a bright yellow coral, but then just past that, there's a little white.
Yeah, you want the white one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, video.
It's like a Chrysogorgidae.
Looks like Metallogorgia.
Have we sampled this one, Alexis?
We do have a Metallogorgia sample.
Oh, okay. That's good then, thanks.
All right, full wide.
Step then?
No, hold on. Let me get up front again.
Okay.
Pretty steep in Argus, looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
Huh.
That is a cool little plateau.
Starting to look more layered a little bit.
Steve says that was Metallogorgia species
Can
4.
you, Gabby, just put Argus like around 90, like just right
Currently
on that,
unidentified species.
right on the strike of the slope.
Right on.
How many species have they numbered? Do you know?
At least 4.
At least 4.
Let's sit here for a sec, Albert.
Yeah, we are. You're waiting.
What'd you say? Sit here?
We're just getting back out in front. It's gotten like steep again now. We
Oh,
were
yeah.
just lagging behind a bit.
Okay.
No, it doesn't mean we cannot get to your cliff. Don't worry. We'll get there.
I'm not worried.
Now it's only that one little bit, eh?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, 20 or one more step ahead.
Bridge nav, step please.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's deceiving. It looks really steep, but then it flattens out.
Yeah.
It's kind of curious, especially because in the bathymetry, obviously the bathymetry has the resolution that it has, but it looks so continuous.
That might be the end of it now. See, might just taper out.
Well, that's 1, 2, 3,
Although
4,
it
5.
gets hard again there.
That noise in Argus sonar, just
Yeah.
interference. It looks like there's another steep part in
Yeah.
Argus sonar coming up. 750.
One's enough. Wow. We'll just go while it lasted.
Another step.
Yep.
Reach nav step, please. At the speed that we are going, we might not only get onto the wall, we might get to the wall, do the job, and be on deck by 4.
That's the plan, isn't it? Or are you leaning
No,
towards
no.
extending the
If
dive?
we go to the wall, we
Yeah, I think
extend the
Dwight
dive.
wants to extend it to like around 6.
Zoom in there, please.
Maybe he went down to write it on the whiteboard.
Wow, that's pretty.
Wow. It's beautiful.
So all the sponges we see down here are these like white silica based sponges, but what gives the
Okay,
other
full
sponges
wide, please.
color? Because some of them are like pretty bright when you get in shallower waters. Do you know what causes coloration in them?
I would assume either just their tissue is different colored or things that they're eating.
Some food maybe.
Like special pigments. A lot of the deep,
Step.
like a lot of sponges harbor really unique
Reach nav
compounds
step,
for
please.
biomedical purposes.
Well, they
Cause-
have the compounds for their own purpose.
yeah, but also.
we use them for.
Do you know any examples of what this stuff is used in biomedicine?
Cancer treatments, other medications. Some things are used in the production of like polymers and other like manufacturing materials to strengthen things.
Wow.
Medicine's a really big one, but it's also other technological purposes.
When they use
Zoom in
these
there,
kind of
video.
things in medicine, do they actually go and pick up stuff from the sea, or they chemically do
They
whatever
find
thing?
it in the sea first, and then
They chemically reproduce that thing.
sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes it's they have no idea how to produce it.
Yeah.
And
And they have to just collect it.
this one sponge that makes it. It's like Medicine Man. You guys seen that movie?
Yeah. Classic.
Is that the one with Sean Connery in the jungle?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
The
I've never
All right,
seen
ants.
full
that.
wide.
It was all about the ants.
Yeah, right.
The ants. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, it's
I don't
good.
want to spoil it for myself or our viewers.
Step.
Yeah.
I think the 90s had some
Freeze nav,
super
step,
classic
please.
movies. You guys ever see Dances with Wolves?
Yeah.
Yep. It's been a while.
Legends of the Fall, River Runs Through It, Last of the Mohicans.
Ooh, I love Last of the Mohicans. That's a good one.
Yeah.
We watched Memento last night. That's a confusing movie.
That is a confusing movie.
You just gotta watch it backwards.
Yeah, it jumps around in time.
Yeah. I'm still not quite sure who did what, but.
This seems like a Christopher Nolan movie, is it?
Mm.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's always jumping around.
Remember Sammy, what's his?
Yeah, Sammy Jenkins.
Jenkins. Remember Sammy Jenkins.
Then you're like, who is Sammy Jenkins?
Yeah.
Reach nav, step please.
Hang on a sec. This might be a good spot for a rock, actually.
Okay. So you want to hold?
Hold him. Yeah.
Reach nav, can we hold position please? Thank you.
This looks...
It's a little steep here.
Most of them look like they're probably erratics.
Want to zoom in a little there, video?
There is a red fish there.
Yeah, I'd want a rock that looks like it came from the substrate, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe not one from the top, but from lower down.
All right, full wide.
Maybe you can
Some
break a piece of
Interesting fish down there.
I know, some
Yeah.
There's
redfish.
2 of them.
If you can dislodge something from the layer, that would be the best, but that might be tough.
Looks like they're having a neighborhood block party here.
Don't you think we could break some of these ledges? Especially like that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Like one floor down the yellow.
Yeah,
row.
maybe right in front of you, because that looks like the same kind of rock that might have fallen on top of that flat one.
You see a rock you want, or you want me to try and bust the ledge off? Then?
Yeah, busting a ledge would be ideal, but I know that that's
Yeah, I don't
really
think
hard.
it's gonna work.
But there is a loose one right there, right on top, maybe? Maybe not.
On top of the lasers right now? Or over to the right?
Up, I'm thinking to the left, that clumpy one. But that's pretty
This?
large. Yeah, that's
I
not.
think that's all
That's not
the
loose.
one
no.
thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's solid attach, I think.
But maybe one of those knobs could be broken. I don't know. You want to try?
Yeah, I'm just trying to push on it for a minute here. I think that looks pretty solid to me, though.
Yeah. There's something tucked under the, to the left of the lasers, in that little hole there.
Yeah.
That might be good.
Let's zoom in.
Oh, it's loose.
Yeah, the one that
That's
is big goes loose.
Big one.
That's pretty large.
Okay, full wide. We could poke around at some of those smaller bits with the arm. See if I can lift that up actually now that I'm stuck under there.
Can you put your sit down on this and see if it breaks? Oh, you got it.
One.
And it's
sample.
there.
That's a good one, actually. Did you get it?
Look at that.
That was amazing.
I didn't think it would stay on there if I broke it. That's nice.
You think you can get that with the arm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just, I don't think.
Hold on. Can you go back and look at the spot where you broke it from, and we'll
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
capture of it?
058.
That's pretty awesome.
Hold on 1 second.
Good technique, Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Hey, zoom in there, video.
it's a nice cut.
Interesting.
Why is that it's so dark on the outside and so
That's
different?
that's the oxidation.
Okay.
The manganese.
Okay, full wide.
Ferromanganese coating.
So it's carbonate.
I think it might be, but
Where do you guys want to put this one?
it's small. Can you get it into a starboard small?
Yeah, that can go anywhere. I'm just gonna improve my position a bit here, and then we'll
Yep.
put that away.
Cool.
Argus is stable, about
Yeah.
30 meters away
Just want to
from
get back out in front here.
from the face.
What's that? Is this a sponge or a Dumbo?
Almost looks like a.
A
could
big
be a
enemy?
Big. It's a big, like
I
a.
think it's 3 sponges.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Mutant
there.
sponge. You zoom in there.
Huh.
Okay, full wide.
So are we delaying the recovery or is it still scheduled for 4?
Nope. I moved it to 6.
Okay.
Dear.
Are you okay?
Everyone okay?
Tough coming in. It's so bright outside. Then you walk into this dark van and you can't see anything. Spots in front of your eyes.
Did you get your rock?
Yeah, but it's not stowed yet.
Do you want to store the rock or do you want to keep going?
I just want to get up somewhere where if it
Okay.
falls off, it won't.
It won't roll down.
Like up here. Maybe up here.
Do you want me to put the move?
We might, I think we'll get away without moving here, maybe. It's pretty stretched out though, yeah. One move, Albert.
Bridge nav, step please.
Is this all rubble or is it? Yeah.
Looks like there's some like small patches of live stuff.
We sampled rubble from Baker Seamount, right?
Yes.
What will we do with that?
So that rubble, we looked through it for invertebrate associates and picked them out and preserved them in ethanol, and then dried the rest of the rubble. Ideally, we'd like to find some rubble that has a high density of associates. That rubble that we found didn't have that many. It was mostly just rocks.
Gotcha. So we're more curious about kind of
All right,
what's
Gabby.
living in it.
Exactly. One of the scientists ashore that we work with, Dean Pentroff, who's at the Natural Museum of History.
I think he's in Los Angeles.
Yeah, UCLA. It's the Natural Museum of History or something like that, right?
I forget the exact name. I think it's near the La Brea tar pit.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Whatever museum is there.
Yeah.
It is a natural history museum, but I can't remember the exact name.
Natural History Museum of Los Angeles, maybe.
Look it up.
Yeah. But he's been always really keen to look at what's living in different rocks and rubble.
I would come
types.
right down on top of that.
Hey Alexis, do we want another rubble scoop today, or?
Yeah, you might shove it in.
Yeah, if we have space for it. Also, if you do it here, you could get some of that live with
Yeah,
the
I
dead,
was
which would be good.
Just thinking
Can you
that.
resume?
Sarah, do we have anywhere we
Okay,
could
so
throw?
you think if I grab it,
a
it's
scoop
small
of
enough that if I
rubble?
grab it from the top, I'll still be able to get it in a
Nowhere
little
where it
box?
would be by itself.
You can get in a little
But-
box like whatever
Hey,
way you
Nav,
grab it, right?
Okay.
Albert, hold here,
Well,
because
I'm
we
just
might.
worried if you go in like that where
Yeah,
they're
we're holding,
curved,
we're holding.
you might
We
push
are
it
holding.
in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
We put a step in.
Can you
so
go a
they
little
were
wider,
Not so
video?
stretched, but we're holding.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is there
great.
anything where it would just be with like a rock or something?
Can you go a
Yeah.
little wider so I can see the
yeah.
whole wrist?
Okay, great.
Okay, thanks. That's great.
Oh, it's really not stowed.
Okay, you can zoom in now.
Mike, if you are able, can you cycle Herc port to starboard?
Yeah, just a second here.
Sure thing.
Struggle busing here.
It's all right, take your time.
Looks like you have part of the hull there in the way of your claw.
That was precarious strip.
I know.
Yeah, you can probably go for that edge there now.
Wait.
Do you practice at arcades?
With the claw game?
Yeah.
all the time. No.
Take that.
I'm gonna regrip this probably. Can you go wide?
Coming out.
So you want to lay it in the coral, and you
Yeah,
might be able to
easier for you to
get
get
your
it.
coral
Yeah.
sample at the same time. Or are you going to try to scoop it?
Can you zoom, please?
Yeah, we're gonna try to get a scoop.
Yeah.
We'll get some coral sample. That's better.
Nice job. I'm gonna go wide on you a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a bit more complicated than it had to be. Okay, give me a zoom.
Show us what you got.
There's little tube worms on there.
Try to get a capture.
Trying to get it in the light a little, but it's another one of those really dark ones.
Yeah, the broken side would be good.
Are you guys getting what
There
you
you
need
go.
here?
Turn a little more just to
little
get a
bit
picture
more.
of the
There we go,
broken
it's
side,
very
yeah.
nice.
I can really see what's the oxidized. Yeah. All right, pick a spot.
Okay, where are we putting it?
The starboard B box, the small one, second to forward.
You can go box out. So little box, second one from forward.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Great.
Slam dunk.
So before we take off from the spot, we're also going to grab a scoop of coral rubble, if that's all right.
Yeah, we're just moving accidentally right now.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere in this area would be fine. Doesn't have to
Yeah.
be right here.
All right, scooper.
So we'd like to get a sample that is kind of like maybe a little bit of this live coral that's more of the pink-orange color, but then also some of the dead rubble.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, right in front of us looks pretty good.
Okay.
You want to try and just get a fistful? I'm not sure
might
how
be
well
better than the
how well
scoop,
that'll
actually.
scoop. It's not really rubble as such, right? It's like part way there.
Okay, yeah, you don't think the scoop will...
You can try it, but I don't think it'll work as good as a big meaty grab.
Where are you going to want this?
I think that the large starboard bio box that is most aft would be the best option.
Roger. Okay, it's super easy to go for a grab, so
Yeah,
we'll
let's-
start with that.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. Do you want some of the live stuff?
Yeah, kind of a mix of both.
thinking right here. What do you think?
Yeah, that looks really good.
Okay, video, can you give me a zoom? Okay, that's great. We'll get some sponges too.
And some shrimp and some crab.
Some of everything. Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I'm
nom,
gonna
nom.
break my rule. I always try and not let this jaw ever open all the way if I can. But I'm going for it.
Breaking the rules.
Might set my grip force down a little.
Lunchtime.
Oh, it's like more brittle than I thought. I might be wrong. It might be a better scoop. See what happens. Might all just fall apart now when you close.
I don't think there's anything alive there, though, apart from the crab and the rest.
I'm gonna bring the grip force down and see if I can't do a little.
Smart.
Oh, grip force is 2? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Sure, why not?
We can also do that a couple of
Did you get
times.
anything that you wanted there?
Yeah, I think that's good. We can maybe just do that and add a little bit more.
Yeah, like do it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what ends up in the
Video,
box.
you want to go wide?
There's no room in the forward.
You going in a big one?
Big one aft.
Yeah.
Cool, it's there. Maybe you can grab more or scoop some more, no?
Yeah, I think whichever you think would be better. Just another handful or try the scoop maybe.
That depends on how much work do you want for Sarah and the data team. If we do a big scoop, then they will have more work to do.
It's a lot of pressure, Albert.
Afraid of a little work? Just ask Albert for some
I think you'll get more with the scoop. I thought it would be more, less brittle.
Okay, let's try the scoop and see what.
He decided to scoop because he's
And
all
just
the dives,
because, might as well use it.
yeah, all the dive he wanted to use tools, so
He's trying to throw me a challenge.
But what I really want to do is use the crowbar, but it doesn't seem applicable here.
is this shovel the kind of thing that after using you put it into the bio box and stays there?
No, I think it has a magnet on the bottom of it now.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, it used to be like that. You'd have it tied down and then you had to throw it in the bin. It's new and improved. The Mark II.
The one was without the magnet.
Yeah.
Can only imagine
Can I
what the Mark
change
III
my
would be
grip
like.
force while ungripped?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I
I think I probably want a better grip force for this thing.
Yeah, you should have 9 for that.
Can you look back at its magnet?
Better?
Yeah, that's way better.
That's gonna be a lot of things, eh?
Might be tricky getting it all the way around.
I would like rotate 90 and then try and scoop uphill.
Okay. Like that.
Yeah, and then you can pitch out, like to fix your angle. There you go.
Video, can you give me a bit of a zoom?
Yep.
That looks perfect.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Brutal stars, crabs,
That's a scoop.
everything.
Can you go wide?
Coming up.
Well, this is what we have right now, but now I have to get it into a box. Not trivial, especially not that box.
You can do it.
We're all watching.
No pressure.
We believe in you.
You see, that's the kind of thing that industrial robotic arms can have, like this. Okay, let's do this path and follow, like, and make sure that thing is pointing up all the time. And
Yeah.
they make it so easy. But I guess that arm doesn't have this.
I switch the cameras.
No, but you're doing a great job, Gabby. It's everything there still.
Oof, that's so hot. We don't have iris control on that, do we?
No.
No, I don't have any controls on that camera, unfortunately. We can move the light though.
For 620 payments of $29.95, we could probably get you one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is the thruster engaged? Must be.
Yeah. You're in pretty far there now.
Yep. What do you think about my strategy here?
You're doing it kind of backwards, right? Because now you're blinding yourself. But keep going with it. Not to say you won't get it. But I would have gone the other way.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Whoa, look at
That's
that.
good. Good save.
Plopped right in.
Most
Nice.
of it
Good
is
job.
inside
Good job.
the right place. Nice.
And Sarah, did you note
Any
that
of us would
some
have
of
put
it-
it everywhere except that box.
Sam, is that going to be the last scoop?
Yeah.
That looked like a lot.
Yeah, you can come in.
Yeah, we're not going to fill
I
the
see what you're
box.
saying.
Yeah,
like
and then you
that's-
don't have to have the arm in as far either, so you can
Right.
see better and everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it worked.
So that was still 59, wasn't it, sir?
059, yeah.
Let's switch this around.
Cool.
We have a little squat lobster crawling around on Hercules.
Hitching a ride.
It's auto sampling mode. That skin was not doing that last year.
Bit choppy out there.
Does it all the time, yeah. It's disconcerting.
Yeah, they don't remember it last year.
Yeah.
Switching it.
I think he's just noticing it sometimes. It doesn't do it that often, but it's just like 2 seconds.
Cool.
Is that on proper like?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it'd be moving a bit if it wasn't.
Just gonna look with bubble real quick.
It's right on there.
Sweet. It's right on there.
Okay, so keep steaming towards the cliff. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can. It looks
Shall I
like
put the move
it's
while
going to
you
flatten
start
out.
sending
So.
out
Yeah,
all
go ahead,
this?
yeah.
Reach nav step, please.
Good job, Gabby.
Thank you.
Yep, nicely done.
Get that bubble cam over the porch when you're ready.
Oh, we're about to sample some more.
That's right.
Why, thank you. I tuned it
There's
myself.
almost no current now. Great.
No step.
Roger.
Reach nav step, please.